decided the game, and from that moment on, it started snowballing. Favor snacks.
Yeah, indeed. They started to do the pick and bans. The first ban is Melody, and the second ban is Claudessa. Wow. So people are really afraid of that Melody.
And that Claudessa from last game.
Yeah, I still don't understand that Bandito isn't ban-worthy. I see. There's a Gokong pick on the Snacks team. We've seen that in one of the last matches, and a Bandito pick on Karaman Jostein. Ah, that was the tactic there.
Yeah, being the pick.
And that could be a really strong mid lane.
So it's Bandito Ray pick by Karaman Jostein. So it's up to Snacks team to do a pick. What do you guys think they're gonna pick on their team? What can complementize Gokong in that way?
I don't think they will complement the Gokong now. They will focus on mid lane because Bandito Ray is a really strong mid lane.
I agree, and probably Gokong would be strong bot. Well,
I don't know. Against us, they played Gokong mid, and he was doing the jungle camps all the time, while Moxie could hold the lane against 2. God, yeah, it's possible.
Oh, there's a Moxie pick.
Yeah, this could be the same lane like they did against DR in their first match.
So you think the jungle Gokong and Moxie just trying to hold it off on mid lane?
Well, it's an option, but it's way harder than against our lane, so if they do it, it's risky.
And the following ban is a Midnight. So they were really scared of that Midnight from Hooligan. They just TP'd there and just wrecked people, I guess. So it's logical that they banned him.
Yeah, he played a really good game, actually. Very mobile and always rotating correctly.
Also, that ult popped off of multiple people every time. I'm not sure how he did that, but he just maneuvered straight. Mechanically, he did a really good job there. And we have a hill ban. That's not very surprising. It's one of the favorite bans, I guess, in Strife.
Yeah, he's still one of the strongest heroes, I think.
I do feel like both teams are gonna pick some tanks now.
Well, yeah, I mean, the 2 of the best tanks in the game are banned, so they need to pick a Bastion probably, or both.
I see.
Well, Kettle could play his Zaku this time.
There's actually a Featherstone pick. That's Minky's gonna play Featherstone, I guess.
Yeah, on bot lane, I think.
I wonder what Natsuki is gonna play, since they took away his Bandito.
Did he play Bandito for all the games?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're now gonna see another interesting build from Natsuki.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious about that. I mean, we had a lot of cool builds so far. Too bad Karamanjo's Zaku build didn't work out. It started off early game, it was just really good, but after he got ganked a lot, then it just backfired at the end. Too bad.
Yeah, the tempo is interesting, but you know, like if you get focus, you can't really turn around the team fight as you wanted to. So yeah, it's a shame.
We see our first tank pick. It's Bastion on Snacks team. So yeah, now it's Glory's side to pick. So what I haven't seen quite a while is a Vex. Vex is like really strong when you build it correctly. But
would you agree that they focus on support now, like Tinder, Zaku, Vex, something like that? Chester, maybe?
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna pick a tank because Karaman Joe's. Well, Karaman. Oh, it's still Glory's.
Well, they have Bastion and they are picking.
Oh, they're still picking. All right. Yeah, sorry. I thought Karaman Joe's team was picking. Yeah, maybe, but they need some damage. I mean, Harrower.
Here you go.
It's a bruiser, kinda. So
interesting pick.
It worked out well with the last game.
Did he go bot with Harrow?
Harrower against Minky, and he won actually. He had some really hard times until he got that golden protector, and then he just started pushing.
Yeah, and there was also Hoonigan with Midnight that was ganking Minky all the time, so Iringi had a bad game, Minky. Because of that, it was focused by Hoonigan pretty much all the time.
So let's see what they pick to counter that. I mean, they got 2 picks, right? Now.
Well, yeah, now Katamari needs a tank, for sure.
They got 7 seconds.
I think we're gonna see Bo, probably.
Yeah, Bo. Yeah. Bo. Alright. Well, it could have been a Shank or a Jinchi. I haven't seen Shank or Nikolai a lot as well. I mean, these guys are tanks too. They just don't have the heals.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, like maybe Bo, it's a little bit more utility in this team composition. You know, because of the slow and the ultimate. They can really chain the Bo's ultimate with the Ray stun and the Bandito stun off 1 or 2 people quite easily.
I agree.
So they're really...
But Bo is not the best frontline you can have, I think. He's not really an initiator.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, this Gokong is gonna be...
So they still have a problem in initiating, I think.
And Carter.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. If they send Bo with Carter, it's a really, really strong lane.
And Vex. So here you go, your wishes has been granted.
Vex, yes, yes, this is happening, guys. Let's see. All right, so this is the final picks. Let's see. This is the 2nd game of the finals. If Cattleman Joe manage to win this game, we're going for a 3rd one. If they lose this is going to be the last game. So, yeah, let's see what they're up to. I'll just connect to the lobby. Hold on.
How do you think they're going to lane?
They might do a double support or something, or just Featherstone is gonna go bot hands down. So then you probably have like Bandito. Bandito's probably gonna go top.
Yeah, I'd say Bo with Carter mid and Bandito Ray top. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ray's too strong for mid lane.
Yeah, it's difficult, I guess.
Well, the thing is, if they do the Gokong mid, then Carter is a really nice pick there because he can stop him from doing the yellow camp.
To be honest, I think that we're gonna see Bo and Bandito top and Ray and Carter mid.
It also kind of depends on what pets they pick. I mean, you also have the Fikis and stuff, you know, it can be really game-changing if you pull that off and then it goes in line with your strategy.
Yeah, that's true. You know, it's gonna be either way. It's gonna be quite a hard lane mid because probably I mean either Moxie or Vex are gonna be mid for sure. And you know, if you put Carter and Bandito, Carter and Bo, or Bo and Ray, it's definitely gonna be an hard lane either way because Bo is gonna have a pretty hard time against either Moxie or Vex.
Yeah, Vex can just teleport in and do some damage. I think we're gonna see a kind of like a bruiser or tanky Vex. Alright, well, the game is about to start. Let's see what pets they picked. You have Monkey with a monkey again on Hooligan, Harrower with Pincer, Moxie with Mystic, Bastion with Tops, and General Natsuki on Vex with Plunder. Whoa, that's a
interesting
Plunder. I haven't seen that in quite a while since the last patch.
Do you think he's going bot with Plunder then? With Luster then?
No Luster, Plunder.
No, I mean Minky.
Minky has.
Sorry.
Yeah, Minky's definitely going bot.
Oh, Minky's going bot. Yeah, that's his home turf. I haven't seen Minky go anywhere else, so yeah, he's definitely going bot. That leaves the following lanes, I guess. I think that Featherstone is probably gonna lane with Bo, and then you have the double kill lane on mid.
Yeah.
So we have Preferred with Bounder, Minky on the Bandito with Luster, Carter with Mystic, Ray with Mystic, and yeah, Rock and Rolla with playing Bow and the Baby Tops. So let's see how the lanes work out. Yeah, as expected, Featherstone Bow goes top. It's gonna be a double kill lane mid, which will have to rely on great positioning. It could really pan out in their favor, but it could also really backfire real hard.
Yeah, and they're going for the Moxie Gokong lane mid. So they try the jungle Gokong again, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, which
but as I said, Carter is a really nice counter to it because he can scout everywhere and he can really stop him from jungling.
I'm also really curious on seeing Minky bot with Bandito against Tower.
Yeah, we've seen this. I think it was the last European Strife Cup.
Yes.
We've seen him build teleporter boots, starting off with a throwing axe. Let's see what he's building now. Let me just check. He started off with a throwing axe this time as well. So he just rushes that and then goes straight up to teleporter boots, I think. Which gives him a lot of mobility on Bandito.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because if he manages to get an edge, then he can just roam through the map with the teleporting boots and pick up 1 or 2 kills that can turn the game around, really.
Alright, it's just some pokes off going mid. I mean, they're just trying to focus on Moxie. On top
yeah,
lane.
I mean, if they manage to focus down Moxie all the time, then Gokong can't leave the lane.
I was expecting Cattleman on Carter because he did such a great job the last time. I know Beba's a good player though.
Yeah, you know, in the last Strife Weekly Cup last Sunday, Cattleman played a really good Ray. Very, very interesting, also in terms of build, so I think he's going to do a good job with Ray as well.
Alright, Gokong just left the lane to farm the jungle camp on the golden cap. So he's just pushing on. The first pot by Moxie is also a fact. And let's see on top lane, they're kind of struggling against Preferred and Rock and Rolla. Keep in mind that some of the guys from Kettleman's crew just been playing with each other for a very long time. So they should know what they're doing, and yeah, how they when they're gonna make a move, they should know what they're doing and when they're going in.
Yeah, and also they have Minky and Preferred from MMC that actually won the last European Strife Cup, so there's definitely experience there as well.
So Maltona, what do you expect to see on Vax?
Well, since Natsuki's playing him, I guess he's going for the tanky Vex. With port boots, probably.
Like tanky, you're expecting to see a stone skin, or?
Yeah, I'm expecting like a dampening cloak, a stone skin, maybe an Inferno brand, and even more tankiness.
Dampening Cloak is actually already there.
I'm not sure if you should get a dampening cloak against Featherstone, but we'll
Oh,
see.
you already did actually.
We'll see how that works out. Maybe against the bow throw. I mean, Featherstone is not really doing magical damage, apart from his shield, I think.
Yeah, it's true, but the dampening cloak is like always a good idea.
It's interesting how Hooligan is going to farm the elite camp. if you look at it, is even in GPM with the other guys, while Mox is 50 GPM behind. So it's really paying out for them.
Well, it all depends on how strong Moxie is gonna get to keep the lane pushed. If Moxie gets cut off one time by Cattleman Joe, which he can easily do, one stun is enough to just kill Moxie, because Carter would just berate rockets at him. A barrage. Is that the correct term?
And by the way, Minky is going for an Arcane Emblem, I guess, and not for War Boots, as you assumed.
Oh, he's going straight up to the Arcane Emblem to do extra damage?
Yeah, I guess.
I see. And what is the Harrower getting to counter that? Let's see, you got a dampening cloak. So that's probably why Minky does this. He wants to get that magic penetration going, because else it's he's afraid that he cannot push.
Yeah, also the mana regen.
Oh, top lane's in trouble. Natsuki. Rock and roller. Yeah. Natsuki almost went down there. He just had the Vex shield to save him. You can see Gokong is still farming though. He's just he's just been farming the whole time, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is, and you know he's got 430 GPM against.
Yeah, but he's sacrificing tier 1 tower for it. I'm not sure if it's worth it here. What do you think?
I think. Whoa, Vex.
Wow, nice ultimate.
There goes Carter. That's a Natsuki special.
A little bit of overkill, like 2 ultimates, but definitely worth it.
Oh yeah, it's the first kill of the match.
Yeah, but it's totally worth. It was really well played here.
Especially since top is not pushed.
Yeah, and they kinda lost mid lane and now they have a comeback there.
This means that Gokong can just keep farming again. He's just gonna get the timer up when Yellow Camp is back, I assume.
So I was saying the Crystalline Shiv on Minky also allows, you know, some mana regen, because he has 2 mana regen items and 1 power.
Did he build the Christian Shiv on?
Yeah, you did.
So he didn't go for the Arcane Emblem then. All right.
Yeah, Crystalline Shift is just too good to not have it, I guess. You get the mana regen and the damage because it's giving you lots of power and stuff.
Well, mid tower's almost gone, but
yeah, Beba could get it with a rocket. Yeah, you see, just like 1 or 2 more, then it's gone.
there it is.
There it is.
So let's take a look at the gold graph. It's exactly on 0. Oh, now it's slightly on Cattleman Joe's team favor, but it's so equal.
There's some action top. The preferred is going down.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I missed that. So preferred went down. How did that go down?
So Hooligan went just to farm the jungle and then rotated top to kill the fattest on.
Tsuki ported bot, but there are 2 versus 2 there.
Yes.
I think that, you know, Snacks is kind of playing the waiting game at this point, waiting for Gokong to gain the edge with the jungle and just go there and up 1 or 2 kills roaming. Now
Yeah.
it's probably going bot.
Minky has just been standing at the turret the whole time, but with the baby luster. I like that.
Mike, I think you're right. They have like Harrow and Gokong, which are pretty strong late game heroes, and they have a Vex and a Bastion to peel for them.
Yeah, you know, I think they are gonna look to keep it as even as possible for the longest possible time and then gain an edge in the late game, because overall in the team composition, in Kathmandu's team and whatever, they just have the Fetiston as a hard carry for the late game. On the other hand, you have both Harrower and Gokong that can really gain an edge the longer the game goes.
Yeah, there are some certain late game heroes, but if Featherstone gets farmed... Oh, top lane. Featherstone goes down. Can Daler make it out? I think so.
Yeah, it's probably safe.
So that's traded, I guess, because Vex went down as well. So that's 1 for 1. And bot turret is taking some beating there. Well, mid is having some issues.
Mid is going down for sure.
Oh. Shoo! Wow. Minky just almost escaped because of 1 heal. he just got out there. Nice.
Yeah, barely.
So overall, guys, it's pretty even. It actually went back up in favor of Team Snacks Natsuki. So it's about 1,000 GPM, a little more in their favor, because they got the mid tower down.
Yeah, but that's not really an advantage. This is completely even.
Yes, this is completely even, pretty much.
I'm really curious to see the first fight around Baldir and stuff. Then we will see the first advantage, I guess.
Oh, Hoonigan is getting ganked bot by Kathmandu, but
Yeah, he gets out.
yeah, probably will get out.
Yeah, but ganking a Harrower is like really hard to do. If the Harrower's any good, then he can just run away.
But they can really push down tier 1 now, bots.
Yeah, they can force the tower easily.
And then the gold graph will get back to 0, I guess.
No, it's about 2,000 in Snacks' favor at the moment. I think they need a pick. Oh wow, Moxie Rocket booted out. Gokong is trying to TP in just to cause some confusion there. Minky goes down.
Oh yeah, they actually got caught out of
Alexis goes down. And
nice TP.
Cattleman goes down as well.
Okay, Ronga is in trouble as well.
Yeah, but Hooligan is risk.
The Vex shield saves him. I'm not sure if that was the best move by Rock'n'Roller, but I see.
Well,
and Featherstone can free farm top.
Yeah, he needs this farm. He needs to get the GPM going because the enemy team is taking a little lead. And they're actually trying to do a sneaky ball there. Well, it's not so sneaky now anymore because Beba just caught them up doing it.
Yeah, I think they need to back off.
Natsuki goes down.
Hooligan wants to finish it, and he will, but they will all die for it.
Taylor goes down. And
oh, can he survive that?
Well, I'm not sure if he can. No, he can't.
No, he can't.
There was also the snipe from Carter, ready to go.
I always love how you say can't, Maltono.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Is that an American or English expression? I mean, I always
British
say,
is can't and American is can't, I think.
Yeah, I always say can't. I can't do this.
In the UK is can't.
Yeah.
US is can't.
I'll just play too much with the British guys, I guess.
Mostly because since the T is quite mute in the UK, it's not to be confused with can. So you don't say can and can't. Say can and can't. Just to you know, underlies the difference.
Yeah, but Kant always reminds me of
Hooligan
something
is
else.
still getting poked there, but he can survive to his W.
Alright, so Kettleman Joe's team just getting some farm. There are some mines in the brush just to trap them. Oh, the Gokong ult pops up.
There's team fight going on.
Yeah,
Vax teleporting in. I'm not sure if this is...
Now everyone can survive that.
So that's 2 wasted ults. So if Kettleman can regroup and get a team fight off, then it might be good.
Yeah, but they don't have really a chance right now to get a team fight, so they will get their cooldowns back if they're not Sipit.
Daler is just waiting in the brush there.
They
Carter.
actually, yeah, need to be careful.
Uh-oh. Oh, Daler goes down. Wow, nice ult by the bow. Really nice ult. Moxie's in a bit of trouble, and so is Preferred. Natsuki doing some serious damage there. Featherstone goes down.
Yeah, and if you see his build, he's only building defensive items and he's still doing damage, so it's really nice.
Wow. Wow, Moxie just
That was
melted there
nice.
by Kettleman. Oh, there's a... And there's the defensive plunder.
Wow,
think they can
Suki
fight
survives
1 HP.
with less than 30 HP.
Nicely done. That health chart really really did some work. He just picked off that 1 health chart. That made him survive. Wow.
Yeah, he only had this for this situation.
Yes, he calculated this situation in advance. Well, some really nice work though. He just has magic defense items, so he's really scared of the Ray and the Bandito, I assume. Well, also Carter. It's actually pretty good overall.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good build. There's a lot of magic damage. There's Ray, there's Carter, there's Bandito. So
Well,
yeah, I agree with the Buyer token.
does the Featherstone shield count as magic damage?
Yes, it is.
I see. Well, then he's doing a great job by building these items to counter all of that.
Bardi is up again, so we're gonna see probably another team fight here.
Yes, but the Vax ult is up and Gokong ult is up, is almost
And
up.
Meanwhile, bot Hero is free farming.
Yes, it is not something you want to do. But Minky's teleporting bot, so I guess that's even.
And if we see team fight now, it would be 4 versus 4.
I'm not sure if we're gonna see a team fight. This is your typical chicken out situation.
Yes.
Who's gonna chicken out first? Gokong was almost hesitating to jump the Carter there, but just decided not to in the end.
Well, Danger is
They're
kind
going
of
on
out
the
of
Ray.
position here.
Alright. Kettleman Joe goes down. He was out of position there, and they caught on to that real quick.
And now it's 4 versus 5, and they can try to get Baldir.
Keep in mind that Natsuki wasted his ult there. Well, didn't waste it, but he used his ult.
Yeah, but they keep forcing the fight here now.
Well, there goes 2 people down. Can they manage to survive? No.
Wow, what a nice ultimate of Moxie.
Very nice, yes. Now they can turn this around seriously. Nick is gonna go down.
Ooh, wow. Can he?
Oh,
Moxie goes
nice.
down. That
He
was
didn't
some
dodge
nice.
it.
That was some nice shooting there by Bella.
And now they can't get Baldir, I think.
I think they're not gonna be able to get it, no?
No. Kettleman is up, so they have to get out. And they have to stop them from doing it.
Natsuki's just TPing back and probably going back in straight away. He's been going for the big power relic at the moment, so he's trying to do some damage with the power boots on Vax. He's not going for the TP boots, by the way.
No, he went for power boots.
Gokong's going for the debuff situation, so he's just going for the Numbing Lantern and Frost Prism. Trying to debuff the whole team.
Do you think he's following?
Whoa, Natsuki
Wow, what
just
nice damage.
melted by the 3 ray mines, even through the Vex shield. Preferred can't wait anymore. He just wants that ball there. He just wants it now.
And they will get it.
I think Rock and Roller has it now. There we go. Yes, that's the ball there. Let's take a look at the Goldcraft, what that did. It just pushed it back in their favor a little bit.
Kettleman's crew really turned it around nicely. Because Beba got Moxie, they couldn't do it, and so Kettleman's crew could take the Baldir from themselves.
By the way, guys, if you want to stay tuned for the next European Strife Cup, make sure to click on follow, and you will be notified when it's live. If you want to sign up, go to eustrifecup.tk, and you can sign up for the next one. Yeah, let's see what is happening at the moment. They're just rotating, trying to get a good position to farm. Oh wow, there's a chest as well.
I think that whatever Catman Joe's team is doing a very good job in, you know, exploiting the game time in this match, because as said, as Maltono said, the longer the game goes and the less edge they will have.
I really like this tiny luster. It just hops around like really happy. Oh man. Minky, I mean.
It's really nice how easy it is to make you happy.
Yes, yes, I'm happy about the small things in life. Especially when it starts sparkling coins. Alright, Kettleman
Joe trying to get the Moxie.
No, they caught on to him.
They can't.
They can't. Kind of reminds
me.
me.
Now Gorkong is free farming again. Oh no, he's getting back.
Yeah, they need to defend this, otherwise mid tower could be in trouble.
Oh, is Minky dead here? Yeah, he is.
That Vex teleport is just maybe overkill, but it works out every time. They get one player dispositioned and they just go in straight at it. Kettleman Joe is in trouble.
Well, that's double kill here. That's really bad for them because Snacks can push out one lane pretty easy now.
And also the goal-wise, it's just back in their favor.
Yeah, most importantly, it's a kill on Ray and Bandito. So 2 heroes that do a lot of damage. And
are they going for Syndara now? Really? They will try it.
Quite sneaky.
And as you can see, Harrow is still mid, so they don't expect them to do Syndara because the main hero for doing Syndara is not there.
I'm not sure if they can, but they can bring it almost down. And now he joins them, and now they can.
This is actually quite similar to the tactic that MMC used in the finals in the last European Strife Cup, the sneaky Syndara, to turn the game around.
Against who was that? Was that against Evil Noob's team?
Was against DR.
DR?
Yeah, the second game of the finals.
I see. Oh, that was the game that SimCilo casted, right?
Yeah, there were me and SimCilo casting with Ninja.
Alright, yeah, I wasn't there.
Oh, that's a bad position of Moxie. He will go down for sure.
Yes, he just face checked that, but the Gokong ult. Bastion just going in the mid of things at the moment. I'm not sure if that's a great plan. He goes down.
Well, he did some.
Beba goes down.
He goes down, and now.
Oh, the Harrower just got melted. Natsuki should be in trouble too. Can Ray? Yeah.
They can do Baldir and defend Kratos now.
Gokong is still up. He's just trying to push the farming limits of Strife. I really have the feeling that he's playing Farmville and not Strife.
Yeah, but this could actually work.
Well, they're doing Baldir and stopping Kaidos at the same time. Let's see at the gold graph. It's actually a nice comeback. It's dead even. It's dead even and now again. And also
Yeah, very close game.
in experience as well. It's just going back and forward this game. This is what we want to see in a final. I really like this.
That was a really nice comeback for Kettleman's team.
Guys, we've just been missing some of the games. The last match was won by Team Snacks. It's best of 3. At the moment, it's dead even. If Snacks and Natsuki manages to win this, they will have won the European Strife Cup. If not, then we will have one more game.
Natsuki.
Or is it General Tsuki now? Is it? Yeah, it is. He's a general now, I forgot.
Oh, Hoonigan goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad positioning from him. He
Bad
face-checked the high
positioning,
ground and got ganked.
That was a 1-2 by Minky and Kellerman there.
Yeah, and they have enough stuns to kill Gokon before he can jump out.
Nax is focusing a lot on farming at the moment, so they really want to get their builds up and running as soon as possible.
Yeah, they've been farming for the late game.
But as you can see, Featherstone is farming top again because he has to be the only end gamer they have.
Uh-oh, Harror's going in for the Featherstone. Not sure if who's gonna win this. I think Harror. No, let's.
We're gonna go down.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, they're both gonna go
Can
down
Tsuki
because
kill him as a trade? Wow. Well played from Tsuki here.
Yeah, nice
Well,
map awareness there.
he did
Yes.
use his ult though. But yeah, indeed, good map
Very
awareness.
worried.
to be
To kill a
honest.
Featherstone is like the best you can do with your ultimate.
He did pick off the stone skin. Indeed, as we expected, he just builds a lot of tank items with.
Yeah, he's going full tank as Vex.
I think it's actually a good decision in order to protect Arrower and Gokong. As they have enough damage for the late game, so they don't need AD carry Vex. You
AD carry Vex.
know. AD carry Vex.
Is that a new thing? Did I miss something, Mike?
There was a build of Strife builds, AD carry Vex.
That's the new recommended one, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be the new build of the week.
I haven't seen this. I guess it's possible. I
But
wouldn't.
it's challenging for sure.
Yeah. Mentally challenging as well. Oh, Preferred goes in. They're trying to ball.
Well, they cannot stop them from doing Baldier, but they can kill them
Oh, Hooligan just got out. Natsuki is taking a lot of damage, but I guess it's an even trade-off. Oh, wow, wow.
Nice.
Almost wow, a map hack like rocket by Beba there. Just poking down the Gokong in the brush, like on the other side. I hope.
like this from whatever a lot. I mean, how they can turn the fights around very quickly.
Let's just take a look at the gold graph. How it is. It's not yet in favor of Kellerman
there.
Joe's
It's
team,
still even.
but it's pretty much, yeah. It's not in big favor of anyone. But it's slightly. It's just going back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, if you look at the whole timeline, then you see that it's just noise.
Here,
There's no advantage at all.
look at this. Look at this. 3 mine trap. Kellerman is trying to do some damage there with the 3 mines in their brush. Let's take a look at some of these builds. I mean, Kellerman is going for the Christian Shift with the power boots, Arcane Emblem with Heritage, Shadowville with Diligence, and Grimoire, a plain Grimoire with full power though.
It's pretty standard, apart from the Shadow Realm, which is quite interesting. Okay.
I think if you focus mages, these are indeed like standard items, full power mage items. that you usually go for. I mean, we probably see something similar in Carter here. And indeed, yeah, it's the Arcan Emblem. A little bit crafted, a little bit different, but almost the same. Christian Shiv and the Grimoire. Only he has one of Rejuvenation. And he's going for the power conduit, I assume. I see 2 power relics popping up there.
Yeah, the natural evolution of the build is definitely power conduit. Double power.
Let's see. You can tell that Snack's Hooligan with Harrower is going a little bit bruisery. I mean, he's getting the dampening cloak and his stone skin with full attack speed stone skin. That's kind of uncalled for, but I haven't seen it work out. But hey, who knows? I mean, stone skin does so much for you. Oh, some action down.
That's an awesome counter gank top.
Minky goes down. Rock and Roller's in trouble, in serious trouble. Daler goes in.
Hooligan can survive that, and so 2 of them down.
It's a really nice. It's a really nice ult by Natsuki again. I mean, he's making some plays there. He has 10 assists already.
Like Zuko's walked the whole way back to the well. Interesting, for sure.
And that's 1 for 1. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Bastion went down and got the corner, but...
Well, in this position it probably is, since now in Catalan Joe's team they're just 2 alive, so they can take this Baldir for snacks.
Preferred just goes in.
And he gets poked down by Moxie.
And Kilimanjaro goes down as well.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Now it's pretty bad for them because they're all dead and the Shadow Creeps are coming to push every lane.
No, Minky's up and so is Rock and Roller. It just popped up. And I think Bandito can stop the Shadow. Well, what is it? How do we call this? The Dark Wave Brawlers, is that the correct term?
Yeah, I think it's just Dark Wave, to be honest.
It is? Oh. Shouldn't it be Dark Waves then? Because it's multiple waves and...
I have no clue.
No idea, but you know, semantic. Yeah, the problem with, you know, the Dark Wave is that they push on 3 different lanes, so it's quite difficult to contain all at the same time. As you can see now, tier 2 bot goes down, and probably also top as well. So they managed to counter mid, but they have troubles in other lanes.
Yeah, and still everyone is bot, so top tier 2 is getting pressured.
Yeah, and Suki's pushed top now.
Yeah, and if we take a look at the gold grab, it's just rising in their favor at the moment. 3,000. It's still something that can be easily countered back, but if you let General Suki start pushing the gen, then I'm not sure if this is a great idea. Minky's going.
Minky ported back for it, but he has serious problems against all these Dark Waves.
Is he building the siphoning build, or is he going for something else? No, he's going for the full damage. He actually goes Zealot's Blade. I haven't seen that item before. He just wants the extra speed up.
Yeah, this Eltranic might very well be Immortal Gaze now.
And if you're looking at top lane, you see how tanky Tsuki is. 2 people are focusing him for a few seconds now. He is not dying at all.
Yeah,
long time.
He does have like 3 magic anti-magic damage items and 1 stone skin.
Yeah, but this is a free Sindara.
Yes, it is. Nobody's contesting it because Suki just distracted everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but kudos.
I think so, yes. I think yes, because he was still top, not backing off. So I think it was like coordinated action. Should have back off just before the gen.
Yeah,
the gen was not going to go down anymore.
Even with the kill on Natsuki, it just skyrockets in their favor. The GPM.
Yeah, because, you know, they had a pretty big team fight near Sindara. when they picked off both Beba, Rock'n'Rolla, and Kat. So yeah, they were deals 2-0.
Oh, Cattleman's going in for Hooligan. He actually did manage to pop up. I'm not sure if Hooligan... yeah, he goes down.
Ultimate gets it.
I was expecting that, to be honest. Did they get the ball there?
Yes.
Yes.
But Kettleman had to use his ultimate for that, so he doesn't have it for a team fight.
Natsuki just trying to troll them with their ult.
And they have to death now. Kratos is pushing to the tier 2.
They can poke it down real fast.
Yeah, Boston is back, so the Sindara was mostly denying the Sindara for Kathmandu.
They really have a lot of damage, but the objective control by Snacks and Natsuki is just amazingly good. I mean, every ball there has almost been in their favor. And this is the second Guidals already. I mean, they just need to take 2 more Baldeirs and then it's 6 Dark Waves per lane. Keep that in mind, guys. I mean, it's really strong.
Yeah, that would be quite hard to defend.
And they've just been focusing him so much. While almost, even the Moxie picked up a barrier token.
But Kettleman's crew did 2 Baldeirs as well, right? So it will be... They can change it if they manage to get one.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to get a decent team fight going and push it at the right time.
Yeah, but if you look now, the Gokong build and the Arrow build are almost complete. They just need to sell the throwing axe.
Let's see that.
Last item.
Gokong went for Dampening Cloak and Guardian Helm. Also magic, anti-magic damage items. Harrower Dampening Cloak. Moxie goes Barrier Token. Guardian Helm and Dampening Cloak. And Barrier Token, Dampening Cloak and Guardian Helm. Wow. They really took a good look at the enemy team and said, well, you know what, we're gonna counter build everything against magic damage. Let's just focus on that, and then the rest will be that.
Yeah, because, you know, apart from the Fetiston, there's nobody who can really do massive physical damage in their team, so going against magic is definitely the way to go.
Beba goes down. Oh, wow.
No, Beba's alive.
Oh no, he goes down. He still managed to go down. And so does Cattleman Joe, actually.
And Minky.
Minky's dead as well.
No, Minky's still alive. Now he's dead. Sorry for the laugh, guys, but that Moxie
I think they can
ult.
push a Gen from this position.
Yeah, I think so too. Preferred can't do anything, so he's farming the jungle.
Preferred haven't been in a lot of team fights at all. He's the main magic damage dealer. He's a main damage dealer that is not magic, and he just hasn't been in any really good team fights.
And he's trying to go in there, and he's got melted down. And this is maybe the game even. They have 30 seconds to
They can push bot. Bot
push.
is...
No, they can push the Crux.
Yeah,
I think they can. They just put Vicky there. They did take some punches.
Yeah, it's GG.
So that's gonna be it.
It's a well-deserved win by Snacks and General Suki's team. Congratulations, guys! You have won this edition of the European Strife Cup. Really nice. Well done. Well deserved.
You know what's pretty funny? Every time when we lose against a team, that team wins the tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Every tournament we participated, we lost against the winner.
True. Also in the Strife Weekly, you lost against Kathmandu.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, you know, beat DR and win the tournament.
Alright. Well, this is doing very well.
It was an interesting game, very close, but, you know, at the end, as we were saying, the Arrow Gokong composition ended up playing in the